I don't think I can make everybody cry like I can't tell you how much I wish I had some of my family here for this event.
We miss them.
Of course, I have a very small family. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. But let me just tell you a little bit about my background. I can trace my ancestors back to the age of the Vikings, back to the year 800, 900. I have this book that is passed down in family that goes back to famous Vikings in Denmark. And I know I'm supposed to be yeah. And I'm almost the smallest one here. But still my ancestry shows something else. Maybe some people will say, why would you be proud to be a Viking? Because they're known for sailing across the ocean and pillaging and taking over the land. But there's one thing about the Vikings that is not in the sagas or anything like that. If you made a word with the Viking, if you shake the hand and you agree this is what we're going to do, they keep the word. No matter what. No matter what, you can trust them. And I hope that's what I have shown as well. Don't worry, I'm not done.
That's the beginning.
We move 1,000 years forward in time. My parents, when I was born, I'm never going to claim that they know the hardships that some of the hardships that you've been going through. But and I've never known to be hungry. That's probably the level that I really don't know. But my parents, they wanted to start a company right around that time, and they went to the bank for a loan, and they were denied. They started the company after, and one of the things I remember as a small child, I was so embarrassed when my dad drove me to kindergarten because I had to climb out of his window in the driving seat. Because if you open any of the doors, they would fall off from the rust. So I don't just come from riches or something like that. What my parents did was they stick together in love and hardship, and they worked their butts off. They worked always, but the beautiful thing was they worked from home, the both of them. Whenever I needed them, they were always there. Even they were working 80 hours a week, the both of them. They were always there for me. And what they did was they just built themselves more and more successful to where I've never known in my life anything except progress.
Wow.
Every year I would get a bigger Christmas present. It was like that. And I was pretty big adult by the time I realized how blessed I had been. But one thing that is so similar in the two of us, in the way we grew up, the two of us, was that I was loved. And that is what we have in common. The love that makes our hearts like so I don't have any family here to tell everybody that what my heart is or anything like that. But we certainly had someone talk about you. My wife.
Wow. Oh, I love that. I love that.
Wow.
So really that's what shaped me. I never missed a thing, and even if my parent had stayed unsuccessful, I had the love. I was loved always by both my parents. No matter what problem, I could always come to my parents. And that is the most important thing. Yes, of course you need to eat. Of course you need to. So, maybe you're wondering why do I have to come to Kampala to find aid? So, I don't know if you all know, but I was married before, and I was married to a Canadian. And I moved to Canada to be with her. And this woman was the biggest mistake in my life. She was so fascinating, fun, so lively and full of energy, and there's nothing we couldn't do. But I didn't even know at the time much about personality disorders. But she was not well. So, as she had pulled me in, she slowly started to manipulate, to make me feel less and less worthy. And if you
Just be better than us.
If you had told me that some person could do that to me, I would never have believed you for 1 second. But step by step, she just started to bringing me down to where I didn't believe in myself anymore. I thought everything was my fault, everything that didn't work. And she slowly took over more and more, and just brought me down to the back of me in every single way. So that's the biggest hardship that I have went through. I had to get out of it for myself. If I tell you I hadn't been here today, if not, that's obvious because then I was still with. But I had not survived that. Seriously, it was unbelievable, beyond anything you can imagine. So, after that experience, it took me years to become myself again, my confident self. And the only thing I was looking for when I was finally ready for it was a woman with a big heart full of love. And that's why Edith and I are a match, a real match. You might think that what the heck do we have in common? But we have that in common. The love is true and strong, and we support each other, and we listen to each other, and we learn about each other to listen even more, to get better, to build the relationship higher and higher. And that's what we're going to do, and build our family full of love. Because we are going to love our children so much. two big houses. So I think I missed one point. I didn't really prepare this because I could keep talking.
It's okay.
It's your day.
It's okay.
But I have to say that I appreciate so much how I felt welcomed into this family. It's a much bigger family.
We own Uganda.
Uganda is our land.
Everybody's just welcoming me, loving me, even though I'm from a different world, really. So I thank you so much for that. I feel very welcome. I feel loved by everyone. And
She's serving the back.
I'm not stealing your daughter,
No.
your sister.
It's a loan.
I'm taking her
On
as
a
a loan.
loan.
Yeah.
If
And
it doesn't pay back,
I will treasure her.
Thank you.
I will,
Treat her well.
as we heard in Simon's car on the way in the song, I would give her the world, but I know it's not mine.
Yes. We have started on the visa application.
Come along, you're always
all
welcome.
hers. Come to all hers.
Was not company.
But I appreciate
We will do that.
Edith, musoke muleke speech yawe. First message from Mr.
I don't even know when I'm done. But I appreciate so much all of your words towards Edith, because it just strengthens me in my decision that this is the right woman.
Yes.
So yes, she's been doing some crazy things and acting wild, but that's not it. That's you need to get to know who she really is, to know how valuable she is. She's a treasure, honestly. She's my everything. She's what I should have always had. So I just love you, baby.
Thank you.